Hello everyone, my name is Jurassic Insider. Welcome back to Jurassic World. Again, we've got a very packed episode today, starting with Edmontosaurus pack. Look at that time, and I'm so good at this. I'm so good at my job. Yes, Edmontosaurus pack. It's out. It's good. I grinded it. It wasn't too bad. I wish it was a little bit shorter. These are starting to take forever, even if I do, do my cool tactics of, just trying to speed run it and whatever. It still is taking forever and ever and ever and ever. It's annoying me, but Edmontosaurus, though, that's pretty rad. 5,000 DNA, that feels like more than usual. I'm not sure exactly, probably isn't. And an Edmontosaurus, which is very cool and not unusual. Yes. Now, I know this one doesn't have a hybrid, but I actually said that I would not get this creature. However, I changed my mind for a variety of reasons. The main reason, also, first of all, look at the Supranatided. I got Supranatided. I don't know where from, but it just looks like the Ragistega, doesn't it? Just two big, like, theropods. I mean, Supranatided's kind of fat. This one's kind of like, it looks like a lizard, so I don't really know what's up with that, but yeah, they're both really cool, and I'm glad we have them. I don't know why I mentioned Ragistega. I was talking about Supranatided. But anyways, that's besides the point. Edmontosaurus, right. So this guy, he's very good. He's 2,000 health and 1,200 attack, which is quite a, like, amazing, actually, stats. If I'm almost positive it is up there, if not, like, one of the best tournament creatures of all time. Definitely probably the strongest of all of the herbivores. That's the word I was looking for. And the reason is... there's no reason. Yeah, there is a reason. It's the most expensive. It is 11,000 DNA, which is insane. That is more than Ankylodocus, I think. I'm pretty sure it's more than Ankylodocus. Yes, it is. So it is crazy expensive, but that means it is also crazy good, hopefully. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it's towards the middle. I mean, we skip past it now. I mean, there's going to be aquatics and stuff. Actually, there's going to be a lot of aquatics. Never mind, there's going to be all of the aquatics, apparently. They're all up here. Pteranodon Gen 2. Okay, I knew that one was the best. Ornithochyra is second best. Tupandactylus. Tupaxiara. Oh my god, Thalassodromes. Look at these. Okay, and then we've got Edmontosaurus. So, like, the pterosaurs don't really count, because they're kind of all cracked for some reason. I don't exactly know why they're so good, but they are. But I already knew it was good whenever I realized its stats. It has... I think a Metriacanthosaurus is a good tournament creature. It's about in the middle of the road. It's good, However, this creature has the same attack, or very close to the same attack, but like 7,000 more health, 700 more health, sorry. So it's really, really good. And on top of that, if you just look at this, you can really see, this is less of a reason to say Edmontosaurus is really good, and more of a reason to see how bad Dinocaris is. Let's just keep these stats in mind, okay? Just keep these in mind. We're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. And I mean all the way to the bottom. Right to here. This guy, Dinocaris, has 12,600... God, I'm so bad at reading numbers. This has 1,264 health and 922 attack. And Iguanodon can almost one-shot this guy. And Dinocaris can barely two-shot it. That's like slightly embarrassing, right? It makes Edmontosaurus look like a health tank. And I get it, like, whatever. Like, this is... Oh my god. Edmontosaurus is twice the DNA. What have I been on about? Dinocaris is the best dinosaur in the game, you guys. 5,500. That's a steal, although saying that Nonasuchus is, or whatever this is called, has one, or costs 4,600. And it's better, so that's also sort of embarrassing. But what in the world? I guess as the more expensive you get, tourney creatures, the less good they are. Tourney creatures in general are just a scam, but you get them anyways, because how else are you going to get the hybrids? And you can't just keep getting legendaries forever. Now, can you? Anyways, guys, this is going to be a very fun episode of Jurassic World, the game. I'm very excited to do it. My voice is already sore, unfortunately, because I've been, like, screaming and yelling today. That's not even remotely true. I've not been screaming and yelling at all, but regardless, what do we need? Honestly, the only thing I really want right now is coin. Obviously, I always want bucks, but you can't do that custom trade. And should I trade, like, DNA for coin? No, right? No. I think I'll just leave it because I can like do it later too. I can use it in the next 24 hours. I don't usually do that, but just in case, like I'm not gonna get anything out of it anyways. I'd rather keep the coin because I need coin because events are so flippin' expensive that I'm having a coin crisis. 7 million per battle in some of these events is diabolical. It's crazy. It's stupid. I hate it. And we were on our final few expansions. I think, well, we're on the last expansion we can do right now, but I mean just in general, like in terms of where we can expand on Isla Sorna. I know this looks really awkward. I had a really good plan, but then of course, like the format of Isla Sorna looks terrible. So the end game is to put over here in this area the final boss. Well, it's actually not the final boss, but Terraquetzal, screw Salamander. We're not getting that anytime soon anyway. And then just have that there, and then have the coin farm next to it, but I don't really know what exactly I'm going to do. I have no idea what to do with this area. I know over here, I think I've confirmed that I'm going to be doing my Jurassic Park area, like the 1993 version or something, which I've been talking about in some other videos. I'm not too sure. Anyways, guys, so, like, again, I haven't recorded an episode in a minute, and I have, like, a lot I want to say, but, like, sometimes I overload the front of my video with just so much to say, like, this stuff I want to talk about, like collab related, Jurassic World the game related. I mean, we're doing something pretty cool in this episode, pretty crazy honestly, in this episode already. So I really I realized I need to actually get Stegosaurus out of this area because otherwise I can't fuse what we're fusing today. So how about we get you out of here, buddy? Yeah, there we go. And that is actually one of the things that is very cool. No, not yet, sir. We have almost every single Super Rare Max. I've been working on getting them up until this point, and I've gotten pretty much every single one. I don't think I've gotten any completely new ones that I haven't already had in the past. One thing I do know, I have a Zhejiangopterus, the Chinese bird. That's not actually what it means, but I know it's from China because it was from the Zhejiang province or something. Yeah, I mean, the name does sound Chinese, so it's not that big of a surprise. But there we go. We've had it at some point, but we didn't even fuse it. We used it for the collector's exchange or something. But anyways, guys, I don't want to make this episode like an hour long, like I mentioned in the intro or whatever, because, you know, we've kind of already had a couple, like, kind of a little bit long videos recently, so I just kind of want to keep that under check, and so we don't do anything super crazy. But also, we are doing something really cool today, which is we are going to be fusing 2 level 10 IREX Gen 2s. We're going to be getting the IREX Gen 2s. We're going to be fusing them to level 20. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be crazy. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it because I know I will. So, before we do that, I just want to get one more aquatic creature in here, which will be Leptoclitus. Why not? You know, why not? And there it is, those lovely IREXs. Now, you can see I did put one in the first slot, even though it takes 7 days to incubate. And you might have thought they'd be thinking, oh, he did that by accident. But no, I didn't, because I knew I wasn't going to record this episode right after I put it in. I put it in like one episode, I think, and then, I don't know, I did something, I don't even know. But I put it inside, and then, you know, I just left it in there for like 7 days, basically. Not 7 days, I think I watched ads the first time, but either way, by now it would have been done, so it doesn't even matter. So that means today, we are going to be getting the Indominus Rex Gen 2. Let's jump right into it. Let's freaking go. There it is. He's got a sister. And I'd love to put it beside her, but unfortunately we only got one slot there, so we got to pick a favorite. And I'm a feeling I might be picking the original just because, I mean, it is the Indominus Rex, but there it is. I'm surprised at how black it is, because I've seen it in battle stages and stuff, but never the level 10s usually. And there it is. Same animation set, of course, same look basically, but it's just got a retextured skin, and it looks really awesome. I can't wait until some of that yellow comes in. I feel like that's going to fit it really well. And there's the animation that we only get to see every once in a while, but it's one of the sickest things literally ever. It looks so awesome. It's so cool. I love it. So that means, of course, it's time to get out the second Indominus Rex Gen 2. But first, the stats. 1,769 health and 553 attack, which puts it just below Indominus's attack, but a significant lead in terms of its health. Just like we saw with T-Rex Gen 2 in terms of, you know, where it places compared to the original version. And of course, just as with that, it's pretty much a sweep by IREX Gen 2. It is significantly better. The only thing that's a kind of a caveat is, of course, how you fuse it. Of course, I got it from the tournament. I didn't fuse it myself just because T-Rex Gen 2 isn't an unlockable creature, and so I'm trying to keep as many of those as possible, especially since it does have 2 hybrids. So I'm trying to keep those as much as possible. I didn't even get them from normal events either. I bought them in the market for DNA. So this is going to be a very interesting experience. I'm excited to see where it is. And before we check out where it is in the lineup, I'm going to go ahead and unlock the other one, or that's the other one, God. My word choice, it's all over today. I don't even know why, but there is the Gen 2 collection. It feels like we've been like trying to get that Terra for a while now. So now it's time to get Indominus Rex Generation 2. Number 2, yay! And then we're gonna fuse it to Evo 2. It's gonna be awesome. There it is. So how much of a difference is there? About 600 health and about 200 attack just by feeding it, which is lovely. And we can see this animation for the level 10 once more, which is great and all. And of course you can see invisible food. Man, it'd be so cool to see food coming out of that, but I get why they don't do it. This still looks really good. Now, I'm interested to see the coin production. I have a feeling that Indominus Gen 1 is going to have way better. Oh, yeah. I mean, that is 3 as opposed to just 2, and plus 1 is fused, so it makes sense. It's not terribly far off, and maybe has a greater bonus, 24%, 15%. Either way, though, it's going to have a bigger one. I used to think it was correlated with health, because Apatosaurus has, I think, like, top 5 highest coin productions, and usually herbivores do really good. But Scorpius Rex is not a health tank in the slightest. It's really more attack-sided than anything, and it has the second highest coin production. So I really don't know what exactly it is. It's probably a random attribute, but just by looking at Indominus, you can probably tell that it has a higher one than Gen 2. Don't have any reasoning behind it, but I do. Let's make you angry. Dang, I just wish I could hear that sound. I would turn up sound effects only and not music, but it's really going to affect the video, to be honest. Maybe I could do it for this one time just to hear that glorious sound. It's the one thing that I don't get from these Let's Plays that I wish I did. And even if I did, I'm pretty sure I would not hear the sound because it would be muted because I'm screen recording, which sucks. But because I would love to hear how it would sound. But alas, I do not get that experience. But it'll be all okay. Just going to do a quick check of events here, see if there's anything interesting other than the... I do know that there's, what is this? What was it again? Trek Gen 2 tournament's coming up in a couple days. That's pretty rad, but otherwise nothing too crazy. So here it is. Where are we looking on the lineup? Still worse than T-Rex. Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting that for some reason. It's got about 1,500 extra health, but about 50 less attack, so they're very close. Still not quite on par with T-Rex Gen 2. It's got a little bit to go in terms of that, but of course level 20 is going to change all of that. It would be nice to have 2 around those levels, but we're about to get every single legendary max very soon, so I really don't think we'll be needing it. We won't. That will put it like really high up. I mean, it's going to be higher than Indominus, but with 20, how much health is it going to have though? That's a question. I think it might... There's no shot it has 3,000 health, right? No. Because it would be close. I haven't checked, surprisingly enough. I would usually check, but I know all the stats at each Evo for IREX Gen 1, but not Gen 2. So I'm curious to see. I think it'll be between Chromospinus and Dracoceratops. There's no shot it has less health than Dracoceratops. It won't have as much attack, of course, because not even IREX Gen 1 does, but I think the health will... Maybe not. I mean, those are like the top rankers in terms of tournament creatures. I mean, not really, but they're like top rankers compared to like Urlophosaurus, Gorgosuchus, and Pteroquetzal, which are generally considered like entry-level tournament hybrids. Dracoceratops and Chronospinus are sort of towards the middle. So, Jesus Yap, let's see how it's gonna rank. I'm excited, and I'm just excited to see this thing. First time. Pretty rad. Let's freaking see it, baby. There it is. It looks nice and ooh, a little bit of blue. Okay. And I love the streaks on its head. Obviously, this guy isn't nearly as striking as like the level 30 or 40 designs for IREX Gen 1, but I honestly kind of prefer this design to the level 20 because it kind of has the same approach. But it's just more, it goes more in depth with it, especially with the head. It's just very, very cool. It's not very vibrant. And that's kind of the point, like it's very black, again, that camouflage look. But it's really cool. I feel like this would be the main Indy that would eat Indy's sister, even though it doesn't look like it. I feel like he just definitely looks a lot tougher. I mean, that's debatable, but either way. Yeah, I like this level 20 design, don't get me wrong, but it's easily the worst, and I don't think anybody would argue. Like, even level 1, at least it's a classic design. This one definitely feels a little bit more out there. But 3,030 health, so it does have that much health, in 947 attack. I think it will definitely be better than Draco Startup. Maybe not definitely, but it will be better. So let's check it out. I dropped my phone. Okay, let's see. Yep. Better than Chromospinus 2. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the numbers don't lie. More attack than Chromospinus. It has the most... Oh, well, I was going to say the most health, but Pachygala kind of blows out of the water. But that's sort of its own thing. But it's very... Again, it's up. It's just like with Indominus Rex, where it has that nice median stats. And median is like a huge understatement, considering that this guy has so much health and so much attack. It's genuinely amazing. Wow. I mean, he is in our top 3, so that does mean that it's pretty much guaranteed to shift our lineup. Or sorry, our opponents, our ferocity, what we're going to be facing. But I think it's going to be inevitably worth it in the end. Yeah, because it's so awesome. And I can't wait for it. And I think Indy and Indy Gen 2 might need to be on a team together. Although that feels like it might be hard to propose. But let's see. Let's look for a hard battle. I really don't know if I'm doing this. 7 million coins. No, I'm not doing it. I mean, really? 500 DNA? Like, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, no, not good. I'm not doing that. I need to hatch the brunette, actually. That's something I need to do. What else? I mean, none of those events are really applicable at all. We could do Clash. Again, like, it's not that good to do it in. I mean, Indy and Indy Gen 2 really just don't belong in a battle together because they're so powerful. But I really, really want to. I really do, man. You know what? I realized the best place to do this. Modded PvP. Modded PvP. That's the best area to do this, I feel like. So this is what we do. It is a highly risky move. It is. Without another type of class. However, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be putting in a Flock because I feel like that would be more useful. We're going to put Irex first and then Indominus Rex Gen 2 just in case we have to kill off Irex fast. That will all work out. Thankfully, Flocks, unlike regular health tanks, even if they die with the mod, it'll be fine. But what we're going to give this guy, we're going to give Irex Gen 2 an extra bit of health. So, both of them, basically. Or we could give them... we could give him some attack. We could give him some attack. That could be useful. Which will be better, Vitality or Invigorate? What is 20% of 3,000? I'm not doing this. Well, I hate math. I hate math. Like, math is the worst. 3,600. Okay, well, that was really easy. I should have just divided by 5. I'm an idiot, but that's okay. So an extra 600 health, 3,600 would be more than Invigorate. Let's give it Vitality. Now, Indominus Rex could use the extra attack. Actually, it will use... Okay, never mind. This is how we're doing it, okay? Oh, wait. Oh, it applies it to itself, right? Okay, how much is Endurance? 15%. So similar, almost 500, okay? So let's give you Endurance. Let's give Compy... we could give him Inspire, but Inspire is really good. But 75% is amazing, too. This is really unnecessary. And I really like Inspire. I would like to keep it. But I know either way, I'm just going to savor it. So what's even the point? And then Alpha's good, right? Oh, that's allied creatures. We want to give it something to itself. Maybe just Nullify is the way to go. I have a feeling that Nullify is the way to go. I really do not want a mod switch. Or, like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, what's it called? Shuffle. Shuffle will be terrible. Ooh. I'm gonna boot off Inspire. It's really not necessary, and if it does, like, it could end up being a problem, so I'm not gonna do it. We could do that, but that's not really, like, making our creatures more OP, so I'm not really that interested. We'll do Alpha. Alpha and extra 100 attack really isn't that cool, honestly. It's better to do one of these, right? Yeah, like Rally, how much is this? 10%, yeah, that's like an extra one. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. Not that cool. Let's see. We do a good one. Regenerate. Nah, I just want to give Indominus more attack. But I guess the best way to do that is to give it charge. Let's give it charge, and then let's give Compy Rally. Yeah, all basic mods, but I think that's the way to go. A Nullify could be good. I'm not saying no to that. Okay. Well, we're winning. Oh, minus 16 attack, but that, oh, well, okay, that wasn't the exact way that worked, but that's okay. Okay, we got back our attack, got back some extra health, and now we're getting a little bit of extra attack on Indominus. We're not going to need it, especially since they put that in Teledon. Wow, this is a pathetic battle, and a terrible arena, too. I hate this arena. Oh, well, then at least we get to see both of them. I mean, realistically, we only need to see one of them. But, you know, the reindeer's tough. You know, he is pretty tough. You know, not 3,000 health. Okay. You know, about on par with Indominus. Kind of strong. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that we kind of blow them out of the water. I mean, how many hits does it take? Okay, it takes 2 hits to kill against them. We're fine. I think we're fine. Very proud of Indicaricos, though, because it's cool. Cool, you know, and it's putting up a good fight, honestly. Better than it probably should. So let's just do this, okay? Forget Indominus, but then that's kind of like defeats the point. So how about this? We'll do some switch-ins, okay? There it is. It looks a lot more yellow. It's a lot more yellow now. 1, 2, 3. And I think it might have went for a block. I don't even know. I know we're fine, so, like, who really cares? Not anybody, so it'll be okay. Indy Gen 2 with 3,500 health. It's pretty awesome. 4. We got 4 going on. Okay, well, no, we're not doing that. Okay, then. I think we'll hand this one over to Irex. Let's see what he can do. I think we'll just go for everything, right? Yeah, because he went for 2 blocks. Yep. Perfect. And Teledon is not doing anything. I mean, how many hits does it take to kill us? Like, maybe... I mean, 6 would do a decent bit of damage, actually. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But he's still most definitely very, very dead. Not to mention a glass cannon, which really doesn't even matter. So let's give everything to Irex. We aren't going to be able to see the full damage. We could if we wanted to. But again, it's not really the real damage anyways, so I don't really care. Just wish we got the amazing arena, because that would have been cool. But this arena also isn't the worst for him. It's very dark, which is like what he is. Irex Gen 2 is very dark. Oh wow, okay, he got close. He got close with how much. Oh, and he did kill. No, is that not what Siphoning Bite does? I don't even know. Who cares? 1,100 attack. We should have actually used this to kill Giganocephalus, because he would have had like what, 1,700 attack. It would have been absolutely loaded. So there it is. That's one very dead boar, and that is one awesome Indominus. It looks freaking amazing. Let's see what maybe good prize we're gonna win. 50 Monoloposaur. Yeah, I'll take it. It's not bad. There it is, though. That is the battle done and done. It was pretty cool. It was pretty awesome. There's another look at Irex Gen 2, and I think that's gonna go and wrap this one up. Honestly, I'm very busy today, so sorry I couldn't do a bit of a like. I don't even know. I don't even think I really need to do a long episode, or if it's really expected. I will, however, put in Brunette in here, because I do need that for the... Oh, I don't have Brunette. We need it from the Season Pass. Okay, we will do that next episode of Jurassic World, the game. So thank you all guys so much for watching this episode of Jurassic World, the game. Hope you enjoyed Indominus Rex Gen 2, Evo 2. And until then, I will see you all next time. This is Jurassic Insider signing out.